Tropes. They're everywhere, whether you like it or not. And most of the times, you too have tropes that you enjoy. Today, I wanted to share some art tropes that really tickle me in the right spot. So let's not waste any more time and jump right into it. I know that there are probably 1,000 character designs for this feature, but I just couldn't think of any examples of it in media, so I'll simply use my OC, Octavia. Honestly, it does make me think of some Pokemon eyes, though I know that most of the time it's supposed to be the shine of the eye. I just think that doing the opposite of what someone would expect is really interesting in character design. And I mean, just look at her. Doesn't it make her look so much cooler? If I show you these two side by side, you'd definitely agree with me that the one with black eyes looks more epic, right? Again, I couldn't find any example of this one, but the previous designs for some of the characters in my comic had this feature, Indigo and Beach Star being the main ones. I absolutely love how it looks, especially if it's styled like Indigo's braids. The only problem was that I wasn't sure how to implement the feature for male characters without it looking strange. And the last thing I want is to fall into the trap where girls aren't as pushed as guy characters like in many monster designs. Kill your darlings, as they say. You can find many artists with an art style like that, and sadly, I am not one of them. Even though I absolutely adore the look of it, I simply cannot reproduce it, and often it looks like chicken scratching when I try. I love how unfinished yet clean it looks, and find that the unfinished line work looks very satisfying. This is one of the reasons that I try not to close my lines all the way while inking, and often leave some sort of gap. Same goes for how effortless it looks, which is why I try not to undo and redo my lines a bunch of times, and instead try to fix the line that isn't great, but workable with. Honestly, this is a recent trope I love. Since I've started watching Bubs on YouTube, I immediately fell in love with their more cartoony art style. Like I said, I love the way that they draw the blush as large shapes on the cheeks and even ears. I love the contrast that this gives to a character. Obviously, this is more common for cartoon designs, but realism can also have this at times. For an example, you could pretty much take any WC animated character design. The way that they draw is so satisfying and itches my brain in just the right way. This here is more of a concrete example with the shape of the legs and into the paws, or here where the belly goes straight into the curve of the chest. This one is a common trope to love, but that doesn't mean I'll love it any less. The most famous example of this would be Lavender Town's art. I simply adore how much you can push facial expressions if the eyes are larger. Even more realistic art styles will implement this feature to have a grander variety of expressions. I'm not saying that you can't have any pushed expression with quote-unquote normal-sized eyes, but it just makes it easier with large ones. This is something that I implement into all of my characters. Except Argent, maybe. Well, that doesn't count. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say for this one. It's just satisfying to look at. Again, the title pretty much explains everything, and you probably have popular examples in head, like Vox, Kane, and I don't know, does Bill Cipher count? I mean, it's just a shape, so maybe not. Alright, leaving the most specific one for the finale, I see. Alright, so bishop sleeves are just cool and expressive. And I love drawing the shape and squishing and stretching it. It's gotten so bad that I actively have to force myself to give characters something that doesn't have bishop sleeves. Though I let it slide for Indigo, cause she's the main character. I gotta have fun drawing her, so don't judge me. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Obviously, this is a non-exhaustive list, but there are the ones that popped into my mind the fastest. If I find even more, I may do a part 2, but who knows. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you another time, hopefully.